And this is a fantastic heat. Ronnie Blakey with a former championship tour surfer, Luke Egan, a man who was perched above Duranbar for a number of years, living just above this beach, so he's seen this place in all conditions. And Luke, this is a great heat to watch unfold, because you've got a couple of guys who are really exceptional with their aerial manoeuvres, and a powerhouse as well to mix things up.
Wind's kind of back down over at Duranbar, highlining this wave into the lip really nice. I love the combo straight onto the toe edge and smashing the lip.
Was kind of a wiry kid, Jesse, and then he, in the last couple of years, has really kind of filled out, really broad, and as a result, is packing a lot more power into his turns.
The judges are going to love that, straight out of the lip, straight onto the toe edge rail.
Seems like flow has been hard to find for the competitors in this lineup today. One man that doesn't lack flow is Kolohe Andino. Beautiful first turn, and he goes to a big layback jet. Fortunately slips off. Willian Cardoso breaking through for a victory on the championship tour last season. Came from nowhere to steal a win over there at Uluwatu. And that saw him finish very high on the Jeep leaderboard at the end of the season. Got all the way to 13th position.
But he realised what little tweaks he needed to make, and he did them, and it happened.
Definitely, and he is now a top 10 surfer, finishing in 10th position last season. Kolohe Andino just outside the top 10 in 2018, but he's such a well-rounded competitor. And agreeing with us are the fans out there watching on worldsurfleague.com, as we see Andino riding this one through to the inside. Big section to bank off here. Gets his board into that section and hangs on with everything he's got to ride on out. But 74% of the fans watching on worldsurfleague.com have picked Kolohe to get the victory. Got some work to do at the moment, because Jesse Mendes, he nabbed a 6 on his second wave, also hanging on to a 3.5 at this stage. That from Italo last year. 3 victories for him, going soaring to the top end of the Jeep leaderboard, as we see Jesse Mendes trying to dispose of a 3.5 here.
Yeah, a couple of nice turns and not worry about their board. Like, just going into turns like that, coming around, lots of speed even through the flat there, and getting a finish turn. He's definitely going to finish with a better score than that second ride he's holding. Right on the tail, coming back around with ease. I'm liking it.
Yeah, you're right. He's just on at the moment, much like Jadson Andre, just carrying some momentum after some solid results. Let's see what Cardoso can do, trying to get himself in this one. Always moves lots of water. Strong first turn. Just hoping this wave cooperates. Great small wave surfer for such a big lad.
Absolutely, that wave was just a little bit flat for him to get vertical in the pocket. So he's back out the back to find another one. But D-bar suits him. If he can find some steep opportunity out there, William's going to be dangerous. Yeah, he's got the jersey back on.
Well, look at this right-hander for Kolohe Andino. Strong first turn, big section there. Just got a little lost up above the flats there. Went down pretty hard.
Yeah, maybe just thinking a little bit too far ahead, too front-footed on that wave.
Cardoso now. Let's see if he can get himself back into this heat. Only needs a 4.58, smaller wave. Working this one over, though. Hunting more opportunity down the line. Loads up some speed. Nice hook. Bangs the oncoming section. So joining the dots from start to finish. It didn't sort of have the height of Andino's ride, but he did complete the wave.
Just not getting those waves with enough steepness. His board looks like if he gets a little bit steeper wave, he's going to throw some big turns, but just hasn't picked up that opportunity yet.
He'll be a full-time campaigner this year on the CT. Cardoso working this one over. So hasn't been as focused on trying to tap into those set waves and trying to get the job done on these smaller rides. It's not really working out for him at the moment.
No, he needs some more steepness in his sections to catch up to the other guys in the heat.
Yeah, some more quality sections for these guys to lay down some big moves on. Mendes, positive start there. Unfortunately, that wave flattens out and he's out of there. Some movement at the takeoff zone here for Andino. Utilises his priority. Did well to get into this wave. Nice and early. Has a big section standing up in front of him here. Gets a bit of release in that tail. Climbs out onto the open face. Winds through a carve just to set up this inside run. Hanging back with that white water. Trying to stay close to the pocket. Nice swoop there. Bringing the nose right through the turn. Again, drawing out his manoeuvres. Banking nicely on the inside there, and a better finish for Andino, who'll get rid of the 3.43. Needed a 5.91 to jump up into the lead. He won't be too concerned whether he finishes in first or second place in this first round. A win's always going to give you more confidence. The first turn was solid, but the wave did flatten out in different stages.
Yeah, it did. Similar to Loa's right-hander there. He probably feeling pretty at home. Comes around. So that's a really nice turn, getting really tight in the pocket, coming around. Beautiful arc once more, and I like this little finish here. This is going to add to the score, and finishes probably close to getting the score. Nice out of the lip. Just managed to pull it down a little bit. Probably pulled back a touch there. Really good composure. Opening up those shoulders, holding the rail all the way around to the foam, and really looking good. Way back on the tail on this board, and smashing out a couple of really nice flowing turns. You know, when do you see him pretty much not make an air? You know, everything he executes, he probably makes.
And mixes it up too. Mendes trying to get that lead back in second spot. Needs a 5 to go to first. Just looking super relaxed and comfortable, planted on his equipment. And he'll finish that one off nicely. 40 seconds remaining here. That might be enough to get him in front.
Here he is coming from behind. Great bottom turn. Gets it up there. Nice slash out of the top. Comes around. The wave gets a little bit flat, but he managed to get the most out of it. Two nice slashes into the pocket. That's going to take the lead unless something else is ridden.
Willian Cardoso had some work to do in the final stages there. He needed a 5.34 to get ahead of Jesse Mendes before his last ride, so that requirement could grow, and it doesn't look like Willian's going to get what he needs either way. Unofficially, it looks like Andino will be moving through along with Jesse Mendes. We'll be back with the last heat of the round in just a moment. Stand by. John Florence about to hit the lineup.